Hello everyone, my name is Lai Yiket. Today I would like to present our project risk management plan for design, manufacture, supply, delivery, testing and commissioning of power supply and distribution system for LRT3 from Bandar Utama to Johor Setia by CTCI, CMCE, JV, Sdn Bhd. Thank you. The project risk management plan introduction is provide a framework and describes the project risk management process used on the project to plan, identify, assess, category, quantify, handle and report, track risks associated with the assessment of project objective by the project delivery partner for all work on purpose to construction and completion of LRT3 project. This slide is show location and map. The total of the distance LRT3 is 37.6 km and 26 stations. Risk management objective and key. The terms and definition of project risk is an uncertain event or coordination that, if it occurs, has an effect on at least one project objective. Risk management focuses on identifying and assessing the risk to the project and managing those risks to minimize the impact on the project. Another definition of risk management: risk, issue, opportunity is appear on the slide. Risk management objectives and effective. The overall objective of applying risk management to the project are to increase the likelihood of the project achieving its objectives. Number 2, generate a proactive risk management culture within the project team. Number 3, implement a formal process for the identification, analysis, and treatment risk and others objectives. How about the effective? Effective project risk management will only be accomplished if: Number 2, there is recognition across the WPC that can be an important contributory cause of project failure is inadequate risk management. Number 3, there is recognition by the WPC the project commonly run into trouble even when they are well planned and have robust cost and scope management processes in place, thereby necessitating effective and professional risk management practice. Got 5 steps for risk management process. The first step is risk identification. Number 2, risk analysis. Number 3, risk response. And number 4, risk monitoring and control. And last step is a risk closeout. The purpose of risk identification is to search for and to locate sources of risk exposure, term risk events before they are realized. It is common practice to identify a large number of risk events, though it is not necessary to examine them all in detail. Risk identification technique. The examples are risk breakdown structure, WPC risk workshop, brainstorming, checklist, cause and effect diagram, questionnaire, list of assumptions and constraints, DeFi techniques, project document review, SWOT analysis, interviews, industry knowledge base, influence diagram, post-project review, lesson learned, historical information, root cause analysis, Fox view analysis, and value improvement process. The risk analysis is the process of prioritizing identifying risk by estimating the probability of occurrence and the time and cost impact of each risk event. The measures of probability impact applicable of the project life cycle is depicted in the table 1 to 2 below as appear on the slide. Completion of the risk assessment, all risks can be ranked in terms of their individual ring rating or score with these risks that have the highest rating constituting those that require the most attention when planning risk response. Table 3 below displays the risk level based on the risk rating scores. Got 5-step risk response. The first step is identify and select response option. Number 2, remove. Number 3, reassign. Number 4, reduce. And last is retain. Step of risk management process is risk monitoring and control. The success of the project risk management effort is dependent on the effective implementation of the risk response. The risk monitoring and control process is designed to provide oversight of the implementation of the responses, identify the requirement for additional responses, and determine impacts of any changes in the project risk profile. The objective of the risk monitoring and control process are on the slide. Is the detail. Step is risk closeout. The objective of the risk closeout project is to identify residual project risk for handover to the project owner or operator at completion of the handover phase of the project. Residual closeout risks are defined as those project risks that have a probability of occurrence greater than 0 and could impact operations. These risks are detailed in the project risk closeout register, which is handed over to the project owner to ensure risk management continuity. That's all of my presentation today. Thank you.